What is ukuthwasa according to the Sangoma Encyclopedia? The source of this information is from the Sangoma website called Umsamo Institute. Ukuthwasa is an acceptance of an idlozi, or an acceptance of a genie or a familiar spirit.
Do you want to know what it is?
Amadlozi are called familiar spirits in English, and in Arabic they are called jinni. Is a spirit usually in an animal form that acts as an assistant to a witch or wizard. A genie is an invisible spirit mentioned in the Quran, believed by Muslims to inhabit the earth and influence mankind by appearing in the form of humans or animals. Under hyponyms we have Iblis and Shaitan. Shaitan is a rebellious genie who leads men astray. In Islam we call Satan Shaitan and we call genie jinn.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth?
Human beings, angels, and the genie or familiar spirits or amadlozi, they are not the same. The angels, they were created from light. They cannot possess people.
The essence of a possession is a person going into a trance and a demonic sounding voice coming out of them, attacking the people, attacking religion.
The jinn or genie or amadlozi or familiar spirits, they were created from fire. Unlike the angels, they have a free will. So from among the jinn, there are those who are righteous and those who are not so righteous, who are evil. Those who are righteous, they obey God because of there is no righteousness without obedience to God. Those who obey God, they keep away from intermingling with human beings. They do not possess people. They do not intermingle with people's life. They worship God in their own way. So, as for those who rebel against God, these are the entities that possesses people. These are the entities that intermingle with people's life, leading people away from God. Leading people away from God. They will never lead you into the obedience of God. They will always lead you further and further away from the obedience of God. Please keep in mind that all sinful or unrighteous jinn are called shayateen or demons or devils. Then, as for those who are righteous, those are called jinn, simply jinn. In the New Testament, in more than 10 places, it is reported that Jesus has cast out demons.
What do you want with me, Jesus? In God's name, don't torture me.
Jesus cast out amadlozi. He cast them out.
Wait. Give me your name, demon! Names! Names! Adorator of the army of Shashika! Ancient serpents! Depart from the servant of God!
The Sangomas, 12 Apostles, ZCC, and other cults which are operating like this, when a person is demonic possessed, they make that person a prophet or a prophetess. In the case of Sangomas, they make you a Sangoma, or you become a Sangoma, a healer, a seer, or an oracle. Now you tell me, and be honest to yourself, did Jesus inquire about the future from the people who were demonically possessed? Did he? Did he ask help from them? He simply performed exorcism and expelled or cast out the demons out of the people or individuals. In more than 18 places in the Old Testament, God is warning us to keep away from this type of spirits, to keep away from amadlozi, to keep away from jinn, to keep away from familiar spirits. And he said in Leviticus 20:27, he said, the man or the woman who has amadlozi or familiar spirits or jinn must be stoned to death. They are an abomination. In other verses, he said, regard them not that have amadlozi, jinn, familiar spirits. In other places also, he also says, do not go to the people who are diviners or who are doing divination. Do not go to them, for these people are an abomination to him. In other verses, God says, these people are witches. In other verses, God says the homosexuals, the witches, the wizards, the charmers, the seers, they are all an abomination. So you choose your side. If you choose to become a Sangoma, be that. If you want to go and Twasa, do that. Everything about being a Sangoma means opposing what God has set down or has laid down as legislation. It means blaspheming God. It means defying God. It means breaking God's laws. It means disregarding the laws of God. It means antichrist. It means devil worshipping. It means you want nothing to do with God. So ukutwasa, it is basically you defiling yourself or impurifying yourself so that these entities can come into you and possess you or take control of you and make you do things, because of they will not do anything for you unless if you do something for them. It's a transaction. And on your behalf, what you have to do, you have to do everything which has to do with defiling God or belittling God or blaspheming God. Then that's when they can help you or do things for you. You start by denouncing God. After denouncing God, then you move on to the next stage and next stage and next stage until you have completely sold your soul to them. Selling your soul simply means you have submitted with your heart and soul to these entities.